All right. Hello and welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming back again here to watch another astro-gravitational report. Looking at through the charts, looking at to this energies, you're feeling them. So, talking about these relationships, evaluations, authority, ego, love, money, survival, and all those energies are coming in there. So, what are you gonna be looking at? Just for like next 48 hours, that energies is gonna be increased. So begin to give you kind of like a heads up there, because in about 48 hours, the moon is gonna be crossing. It's gonna meet Lilith, which is the shadow. Then she's gonna meet Venus, which is the money and love. All this with intuition to reach the authority. That's going to begin of a new cycle of a new moon, a new time, ending an old energies, ending old situations, ending and new old things that doesn't have purpose. But personally, internally from within you, and then is a externally with others. So you're gonna be seeing the things in there. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. But talking about within that mess, there's going to be a very good kind of like revaluations in there. If you watch the report that there was a full moon to the new moon, you know what I'm talking about. In there, I'm going to be making the video about the new moon in Leo. That's going to be until the full moon. That it's going to be at Pisces. But talking about this, okay, guys, talking about within this, look inside of you. Look inside of you, because the moon represents the intuitions from within yourself. And when I enter Leo, that is going to be what I need to grow. The moon is going to have a beautiful divine energies with Saturn. And those energies with Saturn is like looking in the back, what you have not done, you to do it now. Look what you have not learned, you to learn it now. Look what you have to perform it now as a intuition, as a self learning. So with that being said, there at 6 o'clock in the morning, the center is going to be together with Lilith, Venus, and the Sun. That is going to be the main focus early in the morning. Midheaven, it's at 11 degrees of Taurus. That is a beautiful energies with Mars and Mercury. Um, those energies, they're going to be continue to rising in there. That is it about the growth. The kite is open. Talk about that yesterday. But when the moon is going to be shifting later on, because she's still going to be at 6 o'clock in the morning in the last degrees of Cancer, she has a beautiful trines with Neptune. That is about your visions within the family. How you can't grow that part of the family, because after you're creating family, you have to make sure it grows, but grows properly. And after that, the energy moves from Leo, goes into Virgo, how to organize it properly. And then, what is a proper relationship? Go over to the shadow sides, which is that is a Scorpio, and then go in it and do and let everyone to speak up their minds, which is that what Sagittarius is. And after that, taking a professional approach from within, and then evolving, which is Aquarius. And then look at it within the mysteries that you missed in life. So, with that being said, there at 7 o'clock, midheaven is going to be together with Uranus. Certain changes are required, needs to be made it up. As you guys feeling in those energies between Uranus and the Sun right now, it's like the universe is punishing you. No, the universe doesn't punish you. The universe just said, don't go that way. There is nothing out there. It is about you to grow. That's what you're restricted. That's what is all these energies. And when the sun is gonna ending that cycle within Virgo, there is going to be this beautiful, beautiful trance in there with all this. You're going to feel in it. One of the things is going to be coming because now you learn what you need to grow. You grow there, then you get to work and you organize your life. That is going to be the Virgo beautiful season. So at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, that inner work is going to be triggering uh, the friendliness, the friendships, the situations like in a few days. Uh, More you need to be worried about 9 o'clock energy because that is a squaring Mercury in Mars and a squaring Neptune. It's like someone tries to give you the wrong vision within you or something from within you. This is one of the ego plays mind games with this. The ego comes in, it's like, what about if it's this? What about if it's that? What about this? Triggers in your fears within yourself. And those fears, they are not going to help you. You to use the proper energies between Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury to grow, and you to make them adjustments from within yourself that Uranus is helping the Mars and Mercury at this time. Because all those energies, they're working together with Pluto. You need to go back, you need to come back in there, you need to reevaluate your transformations, and you to do the correct actions within yourself. You basically to do recalibrations of what you've been thinking, what you've been taught, and so on in life. So 10 o'clock midheaven is going to be at Cancer. There's going to begin this journey of the moon. Ascendant is at 7 degrees of Libra. That is a divine energies with Saturn, and the moon begins to be in divine energies with Saturn as well. That is going to be talking about these divine energies between Leo and Libra. Their focus within the mysteries. And since Saturn is there, he's the teacher, he's the restrictor. He's like, not now, go back, go take a look, go relearn, go redo, go resurface, everything. He is our trigger right now. He's in retrograde mode, and that energy is that beauty. You're gonna feel it because that is gonna be increasing your spirituality awareness within yourself from the moon. Be mindful about personal relationship because the moon is opposing Pluto. People who do not want to change, they don't grow. You don't want to learn, you're not growing. You're not maturing, you're still a child within you. And that energy is gonna comes in and triggers some of the people, but overall at 11 o'clock the energy is gonna be pretty good because inner work it's still in Cancer. There's gonna be these peace energies floating from within the gravity. More interesting will be this 12 and 1 o'clock later on energies. Talking about that the midheaven is going to be together with the moon. We are focused on that intuitions now. Now the intuitions is talking to you. You're like, it's time to listen things, that little voice inside of me that says like, I've been thinking wrong. This is going to be one of the best thing you can do for yourself. That is one of the best maturity from within yourself. But the question is are you going to do it? The rising energies, they're going to be coming in and they're going to be like, you need to face that. The rising energies, they are going to be in Scorpio. That is a square in the moon and it squares Pluto. So in that being said, in there, beginning in the next few hours, you're going to be experiencing those energy. You're going to be dealing with it later on about 6 or 7 o'clock. Pay attention now at the 1 o'clock. This is going to be the energy that we are going to be experiencing within the 48 hours. In the 48 hours from now, there, the moon is going to be joining Lilith, Venus, and the sun. That's mean authority, intuitions, love, money, and a shadow all coming in together to mature from mistakes. Beautiful energy if you focus of healing all this. But you don't know what to heal until you don't face the problems. You don't face the situations. You don't face the truth. And that's why Uranus right now is going to be square all this to tell you like, hey, This is not how the universal law is. This is not what the life on earth is. Be mindful about relationships from within yourself, because these energies can trigger everything inside of you. We're talking about authority, intuitions, money, and love. Most important things that you hide inside of you, how you want to do it. So, from some of the people who have a tendency of control situations, manipulations, and so on, this is going to be a huge triggers. So, if you end up in a people with who's triggering all this, please stay away, back it up, pause, don't confront, just walk away and let people dealing with this. If you're the person dealing with that, caught your own red flags. This is going to help you to understand better this. So the 3 o'clock energy is going to be interesting, because that's going to be with midheaven with Mars, who is right now on this kite. He's the bottom of this kite. He's just putting energies towards Pluto and Uranus, and that energies is going into Neptune. This beauty there, that right now is Mars is like, I'm organizing things, I'm doing the things, I'm fixing the things. Whatever it's going to happen, it will happen. I'm doing that work, and I'm healing, and I have communications working within me. I understand what I need to. I am doing what I was told. Unless you have the wrong visions of the situations, then you have a lot of inner fights. The things does not go in your way. That is the stubbornness of not decide to change. But if you decide to change, no one can stop you. But if you don't want to change, no one can stop you either. The only person can stop you is you. So talking about later on about those foreign 5 o'clock energies, midheaven, it's going to create these divine energies. They begin with Neptune pretty much at the same time. There's going to be some these energies begin with the sun, which is the authority begins to see through the clouds, the wrong side of the authority, the good side of the authority that is from above, the authority of the flow of life, the authority from within. Why the things doesn't go good with me? Because I put my authority of everything. And if something is going wrong, why am I blaming others? I have to look inside of me to get the right authority. That energy is going to be quite a bit interesting when it begins there. You're going to have those effects, feeling it from within. Later on, though, at 6 and 7 p.m., midheaven is going to be transiting through Scorpio. That is it, the underworld. Who goes the underworld? The moon primary. You see that dark side of the intuitions that tells you, you know what, if I can do this, then he's going to do that, and then he's going to do this, and I can get what I want, and I don't have to do things. I don't have to work on me. I'm just going to be going around the corners. I'm going to be doing all this, and I get, and nobody knows anything. While right now, this energy is going to come out of the shadow, because why? Because Lilith and Venus are coming together, opposing Uranus. That is mean those feminine energies over there, they're pretty much, it's going to be restricted. No more allowing this. So a lot of the masculine energies, they're going to be like, oh, you think I don't know what you're doing? I'm not going to need this. Be mindful if you have personality attachments, and be mindful if you have a personal issues with them, because the one wants to have the new way, the new road. You can't continue doing the same old tricks. I'm sorry. Sooner or later, the tricks are going to run out. And 7 o'clock, that's going to be this intense energies. But this time, those energies is going to be Venus, Lilith, and the Sun. Looking at this, intensity of that energy is going to be also empowered with what? With the rising energies of Aquarius. So if you have something in Aquarius right now, the moon is going to be opposing that. You may experience some intense energies. It's like the old energies fighting with the new within you. And what are you going to do with those situations? The old situations maybe comes in to facing you, testing you. Did you accepting this new way of life? Or you still doing the same old mistakes, the same old thing, the same old situations in there? So at 8 and 9 o'clock, Midheaven is going to be transiting into Sag. There's going to be this beautiful 9 o'clock divine energies with Uranus. You're going to hear the messages of what the things are going to be within you. Ascendant, that it's a 20 degrees of Pisces, is in divine energies with the Sun and Lilith and the Moon. I mean, not the Moon, I mean Venus, I'm sorry. And that is going to be positive energies, like, okay, I realize my wrongdoings. Then I need to work on me. Let the others do their job. I need to work on me. You take that authority of seeing what you've been hiding underneath the rock, and that hiding underneath the rock is what hurting you. So 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock, there's going to be some interesting energies because at 10 o'clock, Midheaven is going to be in divine energies with the moon. Saturn is also in divine energies with the moon. Capricorn, Pisces, divine energies, and Leo. That is the professional and the mysterious ways of you to learn the power of the chosen ones, of some sort. But looking at in there, in order you to be that mysterious powers and to be given this responsibility of using these powers, you have to be a professional from within you. You have to be a public servant. Who is the public servant? Leo. It's usually that power of wants to be that, glamorous and powerful, the king, the queen archetype, the boss, the owner, the, you know, the ego a little bit in there. But when things go south, it's like, well, I didn't do this. All I wanted is a fame. This doesn't happen because some kind of like a mysterious way. What did I did for it happened? And that is the things that the intuitions now is going to look for it. And at 11 o'clock, the energy is going to be pretty good because that's end up to be at 22 degrees of Capricorn. Beautiful energy supporting Mars and Mercury and supporting Uranus, Neptune in there. The moon begins to have this squaring with the ascendant and Jupiter and Uranus. And so overnight, some of these energies, they may be going to wake you up. There's going to be a lot of intensity. So be mindful within all this. You may experiencing intense thoughts. So 5 minutes before bed, make sure you calm down. Make sure you put something positive in you, because in the next morning when I wake up, the thing is gonna be a little bit more hectic for you. Why? Because you're going to feel the restrictions of the universe over your intuition that comes maybe from your own desires, not the way the divine is. So that's what I had for you guys. Thank you so much for watching it, and thank you for coming back in here. And I appreciate all the new subscribers. And come back tomorrow. We're gonna do another Astro Gravitational Pro, guys. Thank you so much. Be love.